What's up, everyone? This is Batman87. I'm here with Clayton.
Hey guys, how are you?
We're going to do a pickup video. I haven't done a pickup video in quite a while, and Clayton hasn't done one with me in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So I have quite a few stuff. He's got quite a few of stuff. I'm going to go through my non-gaming stuff first.
It's a lot.
And then he'll go through his gaming stuff, and then I'll finish it up. So most of the stuff I either got at Vintage Stock, thrift store, or from a friend, and some of it I got from Walmart too. But I'll go through. I got some videos and some toys and stuff that I'll share with you.
Some of it's pretty cool stuff.
First thing I got, which I ended up getting because I have an iPad Pro and I'm starting to use it for school, which I got the Apple Pencil. And you've played around with it, haven't you, for a little bit?
No, not really. You told me a little bit about it, like you can write with it. I've heard a lot of cool things about it, but like you can write down like your normal, but it won't write, and then it'll transfer it to your iPad, like you wrote notes in it, and you don't have to have your iPad. You can just.
No, you have to have your iPad.
Oh, well, I thought you'd have it like in your backpack and just like write on the table and like write shit in it.
You have to write on your iPad.
Oh, I guess I was wrong.
But I got that. It's pretty cool. You can draw with it, write with it, do whatever. Next couple things I got, there are UMD videos for PSP. This one, which is still factory sealed, it's Dark Water.
And I've never seen those, so I mean, I guess they're. I mean,
yeah, this.
I've never seen like any PSP movies, so I thought that was pretty cool.
They're pretty neat. Got the Terminator, and these are what they look like. Well, if stuff doesn't fall out of it.
Here, I'll get that.
They look like a PSP game. If you guys never seen one, that's what they look like.
Yeah, I think they're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, they're full feature film, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, I got, this was from those two I got from Vintage Stock, which are like a couple bucks a piece, I think. Then I got a TV show called Taboo with Tom Hardy. If you guys haven't seen this yet, I'm about halfway through it. It's excellent. A buddy of mine, Kevin, recommended it.
Taboo?
Yeah, it's pretty
Is
good.
it just, I mean, is this one season? Season one?
Season one.
How many seasons are there?
I don't know.
Is this the only season they have out now, or is this the only season you know about?
It's the only season they have on Blu-ray and DVD that I know of. I think they're in the process of doing the second season.
You think they probably delayed it because of Venom?
Probably. Then I also got this at Walmart. I used to love watching this as a kid. Real Monsters. This is the complete series.
Oh man.
So.
Now, what was it? Just like a funny cartoon for kids, basically?
Yeah. Though what they are is they're monsters in training. And they go scare like Boogeyman, like scare kids. I think it's pretty much where Monster Incorporated got their idea, but instead of like canistering screams, they just do it for fun.
Okay. I mean, that sounds cool. I guess it's like a lot of nostalgia, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, I've never even heard of it. I mean,
it's pretty cool. The only thing is that if you play it on HDTV, it cuts it down, so you got to stretch it out. It goes to 4:3.
That kind of.
So then, the movie I got, Blade Runner 2049, which if you guys haven't watched this yet, it's really long, but it's a sequel to the original, and it's really good. It's got Harrison Ford in it, Ryan Gosling. It's pretty neat. You guys should watch that.
I started watching it. I haven't watched all of it, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. And then, of course, my first 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray I got was Ready Player One.
It is an awesome movie.
Excellent.
If you guys have not watched it, go find a copy.
Yeah, go watch it right now.
Wherever you
watch
get
it
your
right
movies
now.
from, go find a copy. Watch
it's good.
Excellent movie. You will not be disappointed. A lot of
80s pop culture.
80s pop culture, but there's a lot of what's the word thing? Like a lot of what's it called?
What's what called?
You know, like when something is placed in there. Like for instance,
Easter egg.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs. That was the word. Easter. There's a lot of Easter eggs in there. Like a lot of Easter eggs.
I read the book.
How
and it's amazing.
How they did the movie with that many like Easter eggs in it is just amazing.
what it's about, if you guys have not seen it yet, or I'm not going to tell you exactly what it's about, but it's a virtual reality called the Oasis, and this guy Halliday died, and you have to find. He
was the creator of it.
Yeah, they have to find all the keys, and whoever finds the keys gets the Oasis. So that's what the movie's about. Is about them getting the keys.
And I mean,
it does not disappoint.
I heard there was like 300 plus Easter eggs in there. So watch it and just see how many you can.
Yeah, they got from Ninja Turtles, Battletoads, Beetlejuice, Halo, Overwatch, everything.
Back to the Future.
Yeah,
King Kong.
They had the DeLorean in it.
Godzilla was in there. What's that guy?
Iron Giant.
Yeah, the Iron Giant.
It's amazing.
It's awesome. And there's a lot of comedy in it, but still a lot of action. So
yeah, it's pretty good.
I loved it. It was a great movie.
Next movie I actually got this today, Deadpool 2, and I got it on 4K Blu-ray.
And that's also a pretty good movie. Not near as good as Ready Player One, but I mean,
not for little kids.
Yeah, definitely not a little kids movie. Rated R or unrated. I forget which one.
That has the super duper cut.
Super duper cut.
Yeah, it's the
4-disc set.
Yeah. Well, it's got the. I haven't opened it yet. I got that today
unopened.
too.
Wow.
Also got another. I like still books on movies when they come out with them, and I try to get them when I see them. And it's Predator 3 movie collection.
See, I like the steel books that are like the comic book case. I think those look
cool.
I
wish that was that one, but
that would have been cool.
But it comes with Predator, Predator 2, and Predators, and it comes with up to $8 towards the new Predator movie.
Now, Predators, that's the most recent one they released, and
it's where they get dropped on the planet.
And what's his name? The guy from I can't ever think of their names.
It's got Danny Trejo in it.
Well, it's got Danny Trejo, but what's from The Matrix, the one guy? I can't ever think of his name.
What one guy?
You know, the one guy? Like the main guy?
Neo?
No, not Neo, the other guy.
Morpheus?
Yeah,
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. I can't ever think of his name. I always have trouble with his name.
He's in it. They're pretty good.
He's in it, and he's a really good actor in the last one, so if you haven't watched Predators, I really liked that one.
My favorite, though, is Predator 2. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Predator 1 or 2, so but I've seen the third one, man. I really like the third one. Wow. Wow. You gonna go there?
So,
guys, I just lost my only friend. Taking friend applications.
So, one of my friends, Court, he got me this. He brought me this, which if you guys can't see it, I'll have a close-up picture of it right now. But it's Batman stuff from The Dark Knight Rises. So
yeah, I mean it's pretty cool.
It's
I looked at it earlier. I mean it's it's sort of unopened. It's like semi-unopened.
But yeah,
it's like sealed in this plastic case. But I mean,
yeah, he found it and he
it
wanted
looks pretty cool.
He wanted to give it to me, so
I mean it's Batman stuff.
Yeah, this looks pretty neat. It looks like it's probably a game that you play.
A game somehow.
Yeah,
it's got like. It says download and play, so it probably is. It's probably like a downloadable game on your phone or like a tablet.
You probably control them or something.
iPad somehow.
But that's pretty neat.
It's new fancy technology.
Also, another thing I got, which
is really cool.
I've been working on a review for it. I got the Red Ranger Power Ranger helmet. This is actually the last thing I got. One of the last things I got at Toys R Us.
Toys R Us before it closed.
If you guys don't know what Toys R Us is, it's sad that it closed down, but it was a toy store.
It is a toy store, but I mean it had like video games in it and like Legos. Everybody loves Legos. Can't pass out on Legos.
But yeah, I'm working on a review on this. You can wear it, which is pretty neat.
I think it's pretty neat. Like it's not something like that's easy to wear, but I mean it's like
claustrophobic.
It's like a neat cosplay helmet. Like it's not good for much else,
and it's not DOT approved.
Yeah, it's not like a motorcycle helmet. It's plastic, like just like toy plastic. But I mean, it's cool. Then, I mean, he got it for sale, so like it was actually a pretty good deal.
then I got this on a buy sell trade site on Facebook, which is a Lightspeed Rescue Megazord.
Which is actually pretty cool. They all turn into trains.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I didn't really watch this one as a kid. I pretty much quit after Turbo, but
there was a lot of different ones.
yeah.
I remember as like a
But yeah,
when I was a kid. Like I'm not as old as you, but when I was a kid, there was like a lot of different ones at the same time. Oh, guys,
But-
you just
I got it for like, I think it was like $5 or $10. I think.
oh, that's actually a pretty good deal. I mean,
Yeah.
And I mean, he got that one around the same time he got the other one that he did the video about.
Yeah.
For the new movie, which I mean that one had like some cool features, but there was some stuff that I didn't like about it. It kind of like they cheaped out on some stuff. So.
But I think that's it on my
Non-gaming items. He had quite a bit of stuff there that was non-gaming.
Yeah. So go ahead and.
So I guess
start
I'm gonna
with
start. A lot of mine were like digital copies. I mean, there's some that I can remember and there's some that I can't. So I'll just start with my physical, like right off the bat. Like this game right now, there's a lot of controversy over it. Like a lot of people are hating it. A lot of people are saying it's getting better. A lot of people said they lied about.
They just came
About
out with
the
a
game.
new
Update for it again. Well, see, I have not played it.
Next update.
I've not played it since the past couple updates because I mean I've just got like so hardcore into other games. Like when I start a game, I just play it and binge out for like hours. So I mean I haven't played it in a while because I've just got a lot of other new games. But when I played it, it was really fun. It was unupdated. I mean I didn't have a problem with it. A lot of people talked a lot of crap on it and said it was a bad game, but I didn't watch any of the commercials. And everyone I've personally talked to, like him and my friends at work that have played it, they really like it. And
It's pretty good.
one of my friends from work, he had played it before they put any updates because he didn't have internet, so he didn't update it at all.
See, I played it.
He's
without
played it
updates.
offline, and he said that it was awesome before that, but when the first time he updated it, he said it changed the whole game, and it was like 10 times better. So I mean, if you haven't given this game at least one try, or you tried it at the beginning and you didn't like it, you gotta just give it another try. It's not a bad game. I really liked it.
It's pretty cheap now too.
Yeah, and I got mine pretty cheap on Amazon, and it was brand new. So
Is it loose in there?
well, I have another game in there,
Oh.
so it's just
Okay.
well, I think I've got that one on top. I should have put that one on bottom, but I mean, I really liked it.
Yeah, they have the Founders update, and then this recent one's called Next, which you can play multiplayer, which is pretty cool.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew they were trying to get multiplayer because people were like, it's not multiplayer enough. But
Yeah.
so anyway, the next game I got, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I don't really play it much for the story. I've got a friend that we like the survival mode on it. It had a really fun survival mode. You get exosuits, and me and my friend were pretty good at it, and so one of the only games we really play. So I mean, I picked that up really cheap at Walmart in the pre-owned games aisle. The next game I got, I have not played. Traded it from a friend. Dying Light. It's supposed to be pretty fun. I mean, I haven't ever played it once again, but I hear it's like a parkour zombie game, so it's kind of like Assassin's Creed style, but it's like first person. You get lots of cool weapons. You got to kill lots of zombies and stuff. I was liking some zombie games. The next game I got, Mass Effect Andromeda. I got it really cheap.
It's pretty good.
I have not played it yet, but once again, there was just a lot of other games that I've been playing that I've just... Once I start a game, I just binge out on games. So.
Also, that one, when it first came out, a lot of people are mad because it doesn't really go... I mean, it goes with the trilogy, Mass Effect trilogy.
But isn't it like really like
it's really
spaced out?
far in the future, I think. And also too, it had some really major glitches, but they fixed them.
Yeah, I heard they fixed them. But the next game, as you guys have seen, A Way Out.
Yeah,
we live streamed that. We've done all the missions and stuff. Really fun game. I mean, I really liked it. It was cool.
I thought it'd be kind of a bummer because it's...
Yeah, I mean, it was like a cheap game, and everybody was talking, like that you had to have two people to play it, and that was one kind of downside because not everybody can, get somebody to play it with.
But if someone doesn't have the copy, you can invite them. They have to download the free trial.
And then some way you can get it.
we couldn't get
we couldn't get it. We had trouble, but
we both own the copy of the game.
Yeah, we both owned the copy of the games. But I mean, if you want to go watch our live stream on that, I think it was like 3 or 4 parts, maybe 2 parts. I can't remember. It's been a while. I sleep a lot.
And we'll also show on there how to get all the trophies.
Yes, all the trophies, and we got the platinum trophy too for getting all the trophies. So you should go watch that. Check it out. The next game, a lot of people are playing it right now. I've kind of slowed down on it. Call of Duty World War II.
Excellent game.
It was pretty fun. I mean, I liked the story. A lot of people don't play it for the story, but I got great enjoyment out of the story. It was a pretty good story. So
I have yet to finish the story.
you should finish the story.
I have yet to
I
finish.
thought it was a great story. I mean,
It's pretty good.
like overall, I mean, I want to say it's my favorite Call of Duty, but I mean the online part is pretty fun because they've got a lot of cool weapons and stuff.
Also, too, Call of Duty World War II takes full effect of the PS4 Pro, so it upscales it quite a bit, and it looks really good.
Oh, does it?
Just a little FYI, if you have a Pro.
I didn't know that, so that's good information to know.
Yep.
Some of the other games I can think right off the top of my head that I've got is for digital is
I'll put a little bit splash of what the games that he said.
Monster Hunter World. If you haven't played that, I mean it's fairly new game, so it's still like $59.99, of course. But I mean you can probably find. I think I found mine slightly cheaper on Amazon, but I think I ended up getting off the Play Store again, so one of my other friends could play it. We share play on PlayStation, so it's a really fun game. You should try it at least. Give it a try.
Good.
It's pretty fun. And then Assassin's Creed Origins. That one was really fun.
It's fun.
Like it explains so much in that game, and there was so much to it.
And that guy.
I really liked it. I mean, there was just. To me, it was the best Assassin's Creed to date.
It's pretty good.
You did very little outside the Animus. There was some different stuff that was like spun on the end outside the Animus, and there were some cool characters that they introduced outside and inside the Animus. So you should go definitely play that if you're anything into the Assassin's Creed series. So, and then my next big pickup that I'm really excited about, I got an Xbox One. So, I don't know if you can quite see that, guys. Xbox One. I got a really good deal on it. I bought it from my friend. Got a really good deal on it. It came with a lot of games, not physical but digital, and I've yet to download them all. But I've got the Halo Master Chief Collection, and I've started that. I'm starting with Halo Combat Evolved. I'm gonna try to play them all the way through because it's been so long since I played them, and I started the first one the other night, and it just brought back so many memories. Like it's been so long since I've played it. But like the first mission, I remembered where all to go, how to complete it really quickly. I have no trouble. I was like way ahead. I didn't have to backtrack any. I didn't have to find stuff. So, I mean, it brought back a lot of nostalgia, and I really liked it. I mean, it's cool. I got a great deal on it.
Yeah, we share games on it too. So my digital
and-
games because I got a Xbox One X and then I sold him that one, and so all the digital games that I got, and we share the Xbox Gold.
Yeah. So and I plan on playing through Halo 1 through 4, and then I want to get 5 and play 5 because. I mean, a lot of people didn't like 4, and a lot of people didn't like 5, but I just want to play them because I like the Halo as a series, and I want to play them. And it's been a while since I played them. So, and then I also got with it, I got like a bunch of movies that were attached to his Xbox, which I thought was pretty cool. There were some pretty cool movies on there, so I'm gonna let him talk about his games now.
So I got most of these games I got at Walmart or Best Buy, but some of them I got at Vintage Stock. Some of the newer games I'm going to show you. So the first one I got, which was for Xbox One, is Dead Island Definitive Collection. It's Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, and it comes with Dead Island Retro Revenge, which is kind of like a
Sounds cool.
pixelated game, but it's pretty neat. Have you never played them?
I've not played any of them.
They're pretty good.
I mean, I've heard about Dead Island. Is that one where you have to find stuff and build it, and you can like build a kayak paddle and a chainsaw and like duct tape them together? Yep. Oh, see, I've heard a lot of
first person too.
Like you can make like a chainsaw by finding a flashlight and a red ruby, or not a chainsaw, a lightsaber by finding a flashlight and a red ruby, and you put them together. It's a lightsaber, and you can attack. Now, I found this next game really neat just by the fact of it's
It's all
case.
hand drawn too.
Well, but it's a case, but it's a digital game
yeah,
that came with a case, and
got
I've never seen
Cuphead.
it. I thought that was really
It's
cool.
a Microsoft exclusive. You can play it for both the Xbox One and Windows PC.
I've not played it.
But it's just a case.
My friend from work, he's played it a lot. It looks really cool because it is all hand drawn,
Excellent.
and you can. I mean,
It ranks up there with Dark Souls. Like, it's that hard.
Like, it doesn't take a lot of processing power because it's all hand drawn.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, you can be Cuphead, he's the red one, or Mugman, the blue one. I just thought the names were pretty cool too. Cuphead and Mugman.
Then I had the collector's edition of this when it originally came out, but it was only digital. So when this one came out, it's actually a physical copy, and it's Sonic Mania Plus. And what's really neat about it is that the artwork on the case is reversible.
So you probably can't see it on the camera, but on the normal side it says Switch, and on the reverse side, the side he's showing you now, it says Sega.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
And then it comes with an art book, which is pretty neat.
I had one of the Sonic games for Sega Genesis when I was a child. I remember playing that. I always thought it was kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
I always liked Sega better. I was a Sega person.
See, I had a PlayStation 2, but I mean it was mine, but I couldn't really play it because I didn't like my mom, and my mom was mean to me. And so I don't talk about her.
We'll probably cut that part out.
No, we won't.
I ended up getting this right as soon as I got this. It was free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, I know you just hate
And
that.
I hate when that crap happens. But I got Dead by Daylight,
Pretty awesome game.
and it's the special edition, which doesn't come with hardly anything extra. I mean, it comes with some. It comes with two more killers, and 2 more survivors, and killer outfits and survivor outfits. But it's kind of like Friday the 13th, the game. You play as a killer or survivors, and you either survive or you kill them all.
Death is not an escape.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
It's a really good game.
It says 4 survivors versus 1 killer. So
Yeah. And then I got the new DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition.
now, what is that game about? I've never really played those.
You play Dante, and you have to fight against demons in Purgatory.
Oh, sounds cool.
Yeah. Was the reboot, but now they're not taking off with that. They're actually continuing on from the older games.
It's 1080p with 60 frames per second, and all new features, and all original DLC included.
So this next game, I bought it because he recommended it, and it does not disappoint.
And it's actually a game that I forgot about in my recent pickups, but now that he has it, I remember.
Far
It's a
Cry
really
5.
fun game. I was not into the Far Cry series at all, ever, and Far Cry 5, my friend, my coworker at work, Tank, he's like, hey, you should try the Far Cry series. And I'm like, I'll try Far Cry 5. I got it as a digital game. It let me and him both play it. It's fun. I played a lot of it. Like I
play
went
in Montana on this one.
Yeah, you play in Montana, and there's like this religious cult
Doomsday
that
cult.
is like taking over Montana, and you're this lone rookie sheriff.
Marshall or something, right?
No, well, you're part of the. You're not the sheriff, but you're like you're just a
Like a deputy.
deputy. Yeah, deputy. You're the rookie deputy, and you have to.
He's played of it more than I have.
Yeah, you have to just basically. You're trying to go find your friends that got captured, and you're trying to kill this cult. But I mean, it's a really fun game.
It's fun.
It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. A lot of nice weapons. I mean, it's a fun game. You should definitely try it. I mean, I gave it a chance.
Next game I only got it because it was like $10, I think.
See, this
But,
is a game I've yet to buy because I'm not a fan of this series. I've never played any of them.
I liked Battlefield 4. I've only played about an hour of this game. It's okay. If I wouldn't pay full price for it, it's okay.
See, that's kind of my view. I mean, I heard a lot of people like the Battlefield series, but to me, it seemed too hyped up, and I kind of like to go for those underrated games because everybody's like, "Oh, that game's not very good," and I usually get a lot of enjoyment out of people saying that the game wasn't that good. But this game, just to me, I mean, it sounded like there was too much in it, and it was too large. And sometimes I don't like that. I just like 4 or 5 people online, 12. But I mean, there's like 64 player multiplayer battles, and you can be on the ground and getting shot by airplanes, and I mean, it seemed like too much was going on for it to be fun.
It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not good. Next game, which is Monster Hunter World.
Another, I may have mentioned. I did mention. Yes,
this is an amazing game.
Super fun game made by Capcom. I hadn't really played a Capcom game before, but it makes me want to play other Capcom games. It was an awesome game.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's still full price.
If you get the PS4, you get Horizon Zero Dawn content, which if you haven't played that game, you need to play it too.
And as of last I knew, because this was the last game I was binging out on until I went to Halo, but I took a break in between just because I was playing a lot of games and not doing much other stuff. I need to take a break and slow down. But they had a event going on where you can get a Mega Man suit for your Palico. That's your cat buddy. I don't know if you've played any other Monster Hunter Worlds, but you get like a little cat person that follows you around.
Which they're pretty cute.
And they're called Palicos, and you can get armor for them. And one of the armors is you can get a Mega Man outfit for him. It's a helmet, a chest piece, and then a weapon. And when you have it, it's like an 8-bit retro Mega Man. And it is really cool. And you get the weapon, and it makes the retro noise when he runs. And then when you go do the actual mission to get the stuff to make the outfit, it plays Mega Man music, like 8-bit retro Mega Man music, and it's really cool. You should definitely, if you like Mega Man, just buy the game and play that mission over and over. It's pretty fun.
This is also PS4 Pro Enhanced. So
I did not know that.
Yep, says it right there.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, it was a game that made me want to pick up more Capcom games. I mean, I haven't picked up any more games, but it made me want to get more Capcom games because I had never really been interested in Capcom until that game, and I was like, oh man, this is awesome.
Another game I got, which I got it when it came out. This is the Day 1 edition. This game I've only played about 2 hours of it. It's harder than hell. It's a survival game, and it is Conan Exiles.
Now, if I remember correctly, you were telling me that it doesn't really give you a tutorial of what to do. It just kind of throws you in the desert and
it's like, here you go. You need to go. It tells you what you need to do,
but it doesn't tell you how to do it.
Like drink water, make a bedroll, make a house, go fight this, go fight that, and it's basically like Ark Survival. I don't know if you guys ever played that, but you have to make your own stuff. You have to gather things to survive. And if you play online, because you have a choice to play offline or online. If you play online, there's other people that can attack you, and you can potentially build your own city.
That sounds really cool. That's a game that I may have to pick up or borrow from you and play.
It's in the Conan the Barbarian universe. If you guys ever seen those movies, they're really good too. The ones with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then the remake with, I think it was Jason Momoa played Conan. And
you need a minimum of 45 gigabytes to play it.
Oh, it's more than that now. With the patch, I think it's close to 50.
Well, just to play, you don't have to update it to play offline. So
no.
So, but it says minimum. I just read on the back. It says minimum 45 gigabytes.
It's a pretty beefy game.
Nowhere near Elder Scrolls Online, which I still have not been able to download on my PlayStation.
It's almost a terabyte now.
It's a lot.
It probably is a terabyte by now.
No, I don't know what it is, but it's so much that I have to delete a lot of games, not a small amount of games, to even get it to install all the way. So I haven't played it. I know last time I said I was gonna play it, but still haven't played it.
So
sorry about that.
This next thing, I am actually doing a giveaway. So if you guys haven't seen that by now, I will have a link pop up right now.
Right, probably here.
I've actually got 2 of them, one for the giveaway and one for me. The NES Classic Edition. And it's got 30 games on it by itself. Which some of these games I do have, but majority of them I don't.
And it's on this console.
Yeah.
So, and you get a cool little controller. It plugs in with an HDMI cord, am I correct?
Yep.
One downside to it is it only comes with one controller, so you have to find a controller. It takes it looks like Wii style controllers.
Yeah, but it plugs into the Wiimote.
Yeah. So I mean, if you have like, I'm not for sure, so don't quote me on this, but I mean, you could try like a Wii remote, like, because I know Wii remotes had, you know, different variants, so you could try like one that has all the buttons. And I do know that the
you can use the Pro controller from the Wii and the Wii U.
yes.
Like if
then the SNES Classic, I know its controller will plug into this. You just have you have two A and B buttons, and then your L and R. I don't think they do anything.
Yeah.
So.
But there's also attachments that you can get to where you can play with original hardware, which
You have that somewhere. Where's it at? Do I need to get up and get it?
I have right here, and you can
By movie magic.
plug in your original hardware. This plugs directly into the console, and then you can play. You can put your
Original.
NES and SNES controllers into it. This also works for the Wii and Wii U. It just plugs into the Wiimote. So I actually got this in a drawing on Twitter.
Oh,
which
that's really cool.
I will leave who I won this off of. His name is Viral.
Viral. I've not heard you
I
talk
think
about
it's
Viral.
Viral. Anyway, I'll leave I will say what his name is right now. I have to look on my phone. I don't have my phone on me right now. But I'll leave a link to his YouTube page and stuff at the end of the video. That way you can check him out. But he does his drawings on Twitter, and he does it. I think either every week or something like
He
that.
does a drawing every week.
Yeah, but
Maybe you should do that. He's got subscribers.
But he gets stuff. He reviews them on his YouTube channel, and then he gives them away.
Oh, that's neat. That's something really cool. I mean,
But it's actually a full length cable.
So I mean, he obviously opened it up.
Yeah.
So he opens it, uses it, reviews it.
Yep.
Basically gives his opinion, and then like, hey, now who wants to win it? I mean, that sounds like cool.
Yep. And he just does a drawing. I think it's once a week. And it ends. It starts at the beginning of the week and it ends on Sundays.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
So I mean, that gives you like a week to
Oh yeah.
get in and.
So this other pickup I got, which was over a town over, well, a few towns over, in Miami. I got some games from there, and
now is this one of the 3 Dead Spaces, or is this a
I will get.
different one?
I will get. Hold on.
I'm just. I'm just.
So, Dead Space Extraction. And this is a rail shooter. Like, you just basically just shoot stuff while it takes you on a ride. I don't know if this is actually with the other Dead Spaces or not. Oh, it's a prequel. It's a prequel. This all new prequel. So this happens before Dead Space.
That's really cool. I mean.
So I've seen people play this, and it looks really neat, and I got it for really cheap.
I haven't seen people play it, and I haven't seen people play the Dead Space, but I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there that really like the Dead Space game.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a little gameplay, and it just, I mean, it kind of seems like it interests me, but then again, I don't know.
Dead Space 3 is free right now on Xbox Gold.
So if you want Dead Space 3.
Another game I picked up from the same place is Double Dragon for the NES. Excellent game. You guys should buy it.
I've never played it.
Another game I got, which is Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the Super Nintendo. Really good game. The game that I actually played the crap out of when I was younger is actually Terminator 2, the arcade game. And I also played this in the arcade a lot when I was younger. So, but yeah, you should pick that one up too if you ever get a chance to run across it. Next one is Last Action Hero.
Watch the movie. I didn't know it was a game.
Which is pretty funny because all 3 of the Super Nintendo games are Arnold Schwarzenegger games.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but I mean, I didn't know they made the last. I wonder how they did that because I watched the movie and I just wonder. I wonder if it's just like.
I don't know. We'll have to play it.
We should definitely play it. Is it 2-player?
I don't know. I've never played it, but I picked it up. I think it was for like $4 or something. But that was one pickup. This next one, I didn't get all these at once.
Yeah,
most of these
he doesn't just go there and spend all his money in one place.
But majority of these I did get at
like if it's in the same sack, usually the same place. So just like a good rule of thumb.
I did get all these at the same place. I did get majority of these on the same day because they had $1 for all their media and books, which I asked them if it included their video games, and they said yes. So I went kind of crazy on their Super Nintendo games.
Which, I mean, can you blame them? They're $1.
This one I got from court, so we'll keep that one
separate.
back. I got Star Wars: The Clone Wars lightsaber duels for the Wii.
That actually looks really cool.
And then I got Star Wars Episode 3: The Clone Wars Legos.
This probably seems really dangerous because I can only imagine how many times you would throw the controller and hit your friend in the head. Oh, Lego.
Lego Star Wars Clone Wars
3.
I end up getting,
that's awesome. I always liked the Lego games. I'm a kid at heart.
I'm gonna do my this. Okay.
You forgot.
So yeah, I got. This is one of the dollar ones. Because I didn't pay $8.99 for it. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories for the PSP.
See,
and this actually is complete because it even comes with
the map.
Everything.
Oh, yeah. See, the map is one of the hardest things to always find because you're like, oh, I don't have a map.
But yeah, it's like almost brand new.
But I played. If this is Liberty City Stories, I played this on. I was thinking I played this. I may not have played this because the one I played one of the Grand Theft Auto City Stories, and you could there was 2 different stories to it basically, but they were kind of shorter stories, and I thought it was really fun. It may not have been this one, but
I don't know. I haven't ever played that one.
So.
Another thing I got was The Mummy Returns for the PlayStation 2. And then I got Max Payne for the original Xbox.
See, I played a lot of that.
This is a good game.
I couldn't get very far because, I was a small child and wasn't good at video games, but... Oh, sorry.
It's just so they won't fall.
But, I didn't get, very far at it, but I played a lot of it. It was fun.
It's a fun game. Then I got SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Which, $1.
I think I had that one for my Game Boy, but I don't remember, so...
The best find I got there, which they had it marked for $23.98. I got it for $1. It's a sealed copy of the greatest hits for. Actually, I don't even think it's greatest hits. I think they just. No.
No, it's.
Yeah, but that underneath.
Oh, what?
Anyway, it has a sticker for greatest hits, but I don't think it's greatest hits.
No. See.
It's not greatest hits.
It's not greatest hits. What's that red marker though?
That's the price that they put on it. They have it marked for $23.98, but I got it for $1. It's factory sealed, which is really cool.
I think the greatest hits.
It has the sticker for greatest hits, but it doesn't say greatest hits on any other. I think it's just a sticker.
Yeah. Now that he's pointed that out, it does look like just a sticker, because it's not even lined up really good, but. I mean, who knows? I mean,
it even has where they can
hang it on the back. So I mean,
yeah, it's brand new. Well, it's not brand new, of course, but it's factory sealed.
It's sealed, it's never been played, so it's brand new. It's good when you buy them like this.
And I already have the game, and we have the remake on PlayStation 3, but I couldn't pass it up for $1.
You couldn't pass up $1 for a sealed copy because you keep it long enough, it'll be worth something.
And then, which I didn't know until later, that this didn't have the game in it, but I also got this for $1. It comes with everything except for the game. So if I come across the game, I have the case and everything.
Or if you find a game and you just want to give or donate or sell for a reasonable price, you may hit him up. He may buy it because he has a case, or he may sell you a case. You never know.
Yeah, I wasn't griping because it was for $1. Now, if I would have paid for what had on the box, which was $10, I wouldn't have paid it. I would have checked before I got it. But that's another thing. Check boxes,
make sure,
cases,
at
discs.
most used game places, if it's not sealed, they'll let you make sure, and they'll even let you look at it. But most time,
look at the discs and make sure they're halfway decent. I normally buy them if they just have little minor scratches and smudges. But if they're really, really damaged, I don't buy them.
Check.
And then I got both of these for $1, which you can't pass up. Mario Duck Hunt.
If you ever come across a NES that you want to attach a couple games to sell for a little more.
Yeah.
There's a couple games you can sell with it.
And then all of these I got for $1.
Oh, quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the second.
So, first one I got, which I do have this, but I couldn't pass it up for $1, is Batman Forever for the NES, Super SNES, or the SNES.
I played that.
It's hard.
And it's hard. It's hard. I don't think I got past like the first mission.
And all of these are marked pretty much
they're marked
$5.99, and they're marked with a grease pin.
And it's like really hard to get off. So
if you guys got any,
if you got any tips on how to get a grease pin off these, we would appreciate it in the comments.
Because alcohol does not work very well.
And the store he bought it from says alcohol. Use alcohol.
Nope, it doesn't work. And I've given them suggestions like put a piece of tape down and then write on tape, but they
don't listen.
So I got Ultraman, which this is a pretty cool game.
I've never played it. What's it about?
You're basically this big guy that just fights these monsters.
Sounds pretty cool. So
that's what I remember of it. I haven't played it since I was.
See, is that
little.
case supposed to be like that?
Yeah.
Why are some like this and some like that?
Just different.
Oh.
Then I got, which I have this on Sega Genesis, but like I said, it was for $1. And they have a majority of them marked for $5.99, but I got them for $1. Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike.
Yeah, he has all three of those games for Sega Genesis, correct?
Yeah. And then I got Primal Rage, which is amazing. It's basically Mortal Kombat, but with big giant apes and lizards, and it's pretty cool to play.
Wait, what was that one game where you Rampage? Is it kind of like Rampage?
No, you don't destroy buildings. You destroy each other.
Okay.
It's a fighting game.
Okay. See, I was thinking in Rampage you fought each other too. I thought you could fight each other.
You could hit each other.
Okay.
Then I got NBA Jam, which is probably one of the few basketball games I like.
See, I don't really care for sports games.
That one you'll like because they have like enlarged heads.
Oh.
And like when they dunk it, then boom shakalaka.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. And then the net like
so
fries.
Did you already have this? Was this you didn't have this?
Nope.
You didn't have it on anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you used to have it as a child and then you lost.
I remember playing it as a child. I don't think I've ever owned it.
Oh, would you play it on an arcade machine?
No, I played it at I think it was one of my buddy's houses.
Oh. See, I didn't have friends as a child.
Then I got Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead. Can't pass that up for $1.
What's funny is when I was growing up, my mom would never let me watch this.
But she let you play the game.
But no, she let me watch South Park.
Isn't South Park worse?
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Let's question his mom.
Parents, I guess. Then I got Stone Protectors. I've never, ever even heard of this game until I saw it.
But it says super rare on it, so I mean that's got to be a plus.
I guess.
He searched it on the internet and like the first price that came up was $5. So.
But that was like starting bid, and then I saw the price later, and I got a pretty good deal on it. So
he's not gonna say
this one I didn't get for $5. I got this for a little bit more.
Oh, I thought he paid $5. He didn't get it for $1. He paid $5.
I paid $5 for it. I didn't pay $1 for this one. They had 20 on it, but then I showed them
that it was going for $5.
And it was a good part of my mistake because they sold it to me for $5, and it's really not worth. It's worth more.
Oh, you forgot this game.
I also got this one.
The case is kind of messed up.
I got this one actually for 97 cents, but it's this is when I got everything for $1 pretty much. 007 Tomorrow Never Dies, and you can kind of tell it came from vintage stock. So
and they saran wrapped it.
Yeah.
Because the front cover of the case is missing, so they saran wrapped it.
Yeah.
I just found that weird.
And then from my friend Court, he donated this to me, Dragon's Dogma. I've played a little bit of this game. Amazing game. This is not backwards compatible, which kind of sucks, but I have a 360. Very good game. He went ahead and donated it to me, and it is amazing.
I have not played it, but my friend Tank at work, he talked a lot about it, said it was a really good game. And it's also made by Capcom, so he said he said that it was probably really similar to Monster Hunter World, but I don't remember talking to him after he's played Monster Hunter World. So, I mean, but he talked a lot about this game. Said it was a really good game.
It's pretty good.
Said it's fun. Said that I should play it. That he had it and he let me borrow it. But I mean, I never had a console because I don't have an Xbox 360 right now. So, and I don't think he had an Xbox One version.
There's not an Xbox.
Oh, there's
version
not.
of that.
I thought that it just wasn't backwards compatible. I thought they had an Xbox One version. So.
It's not.
Apparently, I'm wrong, but he
I don't think there's an Xbox One version.
I was thinking there was, but I was just thinking that you couldn't play the 360 version on Xbox One. So I guess I was wrong. Sorry for talking.
So the final game that I got, which I borrowed it from my buddy Court, and it's an amazing game. I don't know if you've ever played it.
See, I haven't really ever liked the Final Fantasy
Final
games.
Fantasy 15.
I mean, I haven't really played them or anything.
Awesome game.
But I watched some gameplay on I believe on this one because they had a mission going on that was that they crossed.
Assassin's Creed.
They crossed with Assassin's Creed, and in Assassin's Creed Origins, you got some really cool stuff from Final Fantasy 15, which I really liked. I mean, they had some cool equipment that you could get super early on in the game. You didn't have to do a whole lot. You just basically had to go. You had to solve some puzzles. You got to watch a really cool cutscene, and you got some cool stuff for it. I was trying to find some how-to videos of how to do it, and I found the Assassin's Creed version of where the Assassin's Creed crossed over to this, and you play as an assassin, but it just seemed like they didn't do a good job on it, so I didn't like it, and I don't think I want to pick it up. But that's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't mean anything.
The Final Fantasy is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not the traditional Final Fantasy. It's not turn-based battle. Like, it's just open battle.
Are they all canon? Like, do they all go together?
No.
1 through 15?
No.
So is 15 the only one? Is it by itself, or is
They're all individually by themselves.
Okay.
Except for like 10 and 10-2. There's another one with 13.
Like same characters though, or anything? Anything about
some
them
of
the
them are
same?
named the same, but they're not the same.
So I mean, that's good to hear. You don't have to play any of the others to play just this one.
No,
so,
it's standalone.
So I mean, I may try this one.
Yeah, it's there, except for 10 and 10-2, and there's some other ones that aren't like you have
that mash together.
Yeah.
But like I know a lot of people that have collected them from the beginning, so.
Yeah, they're pretty good. My favorite is still Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
7 and 8. Were they canon? Were
Canon.
they like together? Did they match?
They're not sequels.
Oh, they're not sequels.
Nope.
Okay.
Another cool thing that I got.
It is really cool.
Is the Legend of Zelda Encyclopedia Deluxe, and it looks like the Nintendo cartridge. Like, even has the case.
You got the Nintendo cartridge? Ready?
I'll just show them right here. But it looks like that. Yeah, see?
Damn. See? The little Nintendo case. Nintendo game.
But looks like
They
that.
match, and I thought that was really cool.
Right there. Also, it comes with that.
So like the little book, like you got.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I mean that's
accurate.
cool. Like, I mean, it looks legit.
But it goes through all the games except for Breath of the Wild, and it goes all the stories. It goes in depth detail on the characters, the items, the enemies, a whole bunch of stuff.
Does it have the maps?
It does have the maps.
So I mean, like I heard, like one of them was like really hard if you didn't have the map.
That
and,
one
like,
right there.
Oh, this one.
Huh.
So I mean, it was really hard if you didn't have the maps. So I mean, that has the maps. So I mean, it's like an updated version. So like, it's not worth as much.
So this is really neat. You guys should get this if you're a really big Zelda fan. It's on sale on Amazon for I think like $40 or $45.
Which I mean, if you want the maps for all of them, I mean, it's perfectly a reasonable price because I know like some of the more expensive maps, or some of the maps
we have someone
pretty
on off
expensive.
camera trying to make us laugh. So,
Do a
which is
pretty good job of it.
my mother. But yeah, you should get this. It's really cool.
Sorry about that.
My last pickup was my Xbox One X. And I got this one. I've been wanting it because I got my 4K TV.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Supposedly, that's my mom, by the way. Supposedly, native 4K. I play my 4K videos on it and play my Xbox One X enhanced games, which are really good. And that's the reason why I sold him my Xbox One.
Well, it's mine now.
Yeah, it's his now. But it's a pretty good console. I've had really good time with it so far. It's a 1 terabyte.
And it's a lot smaller than the Xbox One. Like,
yeah, it's supposedly the smallest Xbox. So
like it takes up very little space, and I mean it's got like a cool design. So I mean you guys can't really see it, but it's behind me.
yeah,
I mean it's like small, and the boxes it's like not as wide, but it's a little bit bigger. Like see this box is like this wide, and his is that wide, but this.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed my original Xbox One, but
now I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've watched I watched a few of the movies that came with it because he had his account tied to it, so I get like the movies off of it and the games off of it. I've downloaded Fallout 4. That's something else I forgot to mention earlier. It's really fun. I've played very little of it, but I mean, so far it's fun.
The Xboxes, which I'm a PlayStation guy, but
All the way.
the Xbox One, my original one, I liked it for my media, like to play movies, to stream Netflix, Vudu. It does really well, and this one does even better. This one is it's a media powerhouse. You can do just about anything on it. You can play, like if you download your totally legal movies on a flash drive or an external hard drive, it plays them really well. This one also upscales
to 4K.
Yeah, but like non-Xbox One X enhanced games, it upscales it a little bit. Like I think it's Knights of the Old Republic KOTOR for the original Xbox. It upscales it quite a bit more than the original Xbox One. So if you guys get the money, have extra money to get this, or if you see it on sale, I would highly recommend you getting an Xbox One X.
And buy it from someone that you can trust. Like the only consoles I've really bought, like this one and my PS4, I've bought from Joel. You know, he's a good friend of mine. You know, I haven't had any issues, any problems with anything I've bought from him. I know that he takes care of his stuff. I know it's going to be good quality. I know it's not going to have, roaches, problems, broken, going to break. So just like try to find like a reputable place if you're going to buy a used one. So like, cause you may be thinking you're getting a good deal buying one off the internet, but it may turn out bad. But you may have good luck. I had a friend, he got a really good deal on a PS4, but the guy was up front with him and thought it was broken, and he told him it was broken, but it just needed update, and now it's a great PS4 for him. So, and he got a really good deal.
But I also suggest if you don't have a 4K TV, I would probably buy the Xbox One S, because Xbox One X is really not wouldn't be really worth it unless you had a 4K TV. So, but that's all of our pickups. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to comment down below.
Yes, we appreciate all the comments.
Like I said, I'm also having a giveaway, so I will have a link to that in the description below, and I'll also have a pop-up earlier in the video. Also, too, you can you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also have an email. It's batfan87@yahoo.com. If you guys want to send me any emails, any question you want me to answer,
questions, comments, concerns,
or fan mail, you guys can send me anything you want. Also, I have set up a donation. So if you guys want to donate, you can. It goes directly to my PayPal. It'll go strictly for my game room. That includes the equipment, games, upkeep, like maybe some spending money to go to conventions.
or money to just buy tickets to go to conventions.
Yeah, that
like,
too.
Like Missouri Game Con, you know.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try to go next year and get a VIP pass. So.
Yeah, me and him will.
And we'll probably try to record some. I mean, we can't record like all of it because the panels, like you can't always record them because usually the person talking on the panel, you have to get their permission.
Yeah.
So, but like we can like walk around and talk about some of the stuff we see there and some of the rare finds we find or some of the cool games. And there's usually like a lot of vendors, and you usually get pretty good deals at game conventions like that.
Oh yeah, and I'm getting ready to go to Joplin Collectors Expo, which is October 13th. So I should have some pictures and video of that. Any upcoming things I'll have on my Twitter and Instagram. If you guys don't have a Twitter or Instagram, it's fine. You don't have to contact me on those. That's why I have my email. Or you can just send a comment down below, and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. And I'll have links to everything that I've
in the description below.
Yeah, I'll have links to all that in the description. Even to the YouTube channel where I got that
adapter for his controller.
NES, Super NES to NES Mini controller adapter. I think his name is Viral. I'm not really 100% sure. I'll have to look it up.
But that'll probably be, somewhere in the description below.
And
we'll try to get it somewhere where you guys will know that.
Yep, and I highly suggest to go over to his YouTube channel. He's got phenomenal content. He's got a lot of followers on Twitter. He does giveaways every week. I think it's every week. But
it's on products that he's reviewed,
yep.
So they're open. But, he's reviewed them, and he's probably not going to give away something that sucks. So,
but he gives away a bunch of stuff. So, like I said, this is what we got, and I'll try to keep you guys up to date on my pickups. I'll try to do more pickups throughout the year instead of just one big one like this. But you guys have a good one, and you have anything to say?
No, just see you guys next time.
Yep, we'll see you.
Please subscribe.
Yep, don't forget to subscribe.